Alright, numbers 11 through 15. This starts section 4.2. No, this will not be 3 tests long. It's only going to be 2. But this is just for section 4.2 is where it comes out of, so you can check your notes and whatnot. So it's all imaginary numbers. Simplify the following imaginary numbers. So we'll start off by just combining terms and whatnot. So if I have a positive in the middle, there is nothing to distribute. So this is simply 3 plus 2i plus 4 minus 7i. And I can combine my terms. 3 and 4 make 7. And 2 minus 7 equals negative 5. Losing my mind. Cool. However, with 12, you do have something to distribute. You have to distribute the negative. Don't forget that. That's a common mistake all throughout Algebra 2. So we got 3 plus 2i. Distribute the negative, I got minus 4 plus 7i. Alright? And now combine your terms. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. No, go away. There we go, negative 1. And 2 plus 7 is 9. So 9i. So I've got the exact same 4 terms, but I put a negative in here instead. Alright? And you get negative 1 plus 9i. Alright, try number 13. Pause the video, try number 13. But if you didn't hear, you go. Either way, I got a negative there, so I do have to distribute a negative. So that's 4 minus 3i minus 2 plus 5i. Combine your terms. The 4 minus 2 is 2. And negative 3 plus 5 is also 2. So that's 2 plus 2i. Alright. Number 14, we're multiplying these things. Well, we multiply these out just like we would any other binomial. You distribute the 2, and then you distribute the negative 3i. Alright? So 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times I is 2i. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12, so negative 12i, and then negative 3i times I is negative 3i squared. Okay? So here's one thing you got to remember. Remember, I equals the square root of negative 1. But when I have an I squared, that equals negative 1. So this right here is really a negative 1. So, negative 3 times negative 1 is a positive 3. Cool? I'm going to go ahead and combine these two. So 2 minus 12 is negative 10, so negative 10i and 8. Last thing I can do is do 8 plus 3. So that's 11 minus 10i. So this really isn't any different than anything you've done with multiplying binomials. The only caveat is the fact that you've got an I squared now, and an I squared is a negative 1. So you've got to take care of that. If you have an I squared in your answer, fix it. Alright, try number 15. Okay, start working. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, so negative 6i. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5, so negative 5i. Negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15i squared. Alright, so I'm going to start combining terms. That's 2, negative 6 and negative 5 make negative 11. And that's a 15 times negative 1, so it's negative 15. Combine it with the 2, that's negative 13 minus 11i. And you're all done.